So we just did testing for the A3S right now. You can see V10 is V10 is mounted on A3S. We're gonna see the footage and see how it looks like. All right. Let me go back. Sorry. You can see this is the operator right here. See this A3S. Now let me okay. Can you see me? Tell me better.
Yeah, morning. I just go wallet, I go wallet, yes, you okay. On show Insha.
So far so good. It's been crazy. The breeze right here is top notch. This is the test for A3S and V10. Two camera combined. Let's see the footage. Let's see how it looks like. All right. Good. Let me stop. See when you stop. I'm about to launch this now. Let's see what resolution we have on the camera and on the phone. Let's see. So I'm launching it. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
So guys, this experience was lovely. From the first video you could see that it's very shaking. You know, if you look at the setup, you agree with me that there's no how the camera I mounted on the drone will be not be shaking. There is no how it will not be shaking. And one of the reasons why that shaking was obvious was because of there is a particular bird that whenever I'm flying drone, that bird will be chasing me. We have those birds around in our city here, in Lagos, wherever you find yourself flying drone, you see that particular bird chasing your drone, wanting to attack the drone. So I'll be showing you the bird I'm referring to. You will see the bird any moment from now. So if you look at the first video, the Canon V10 footage, you will see that it's very shaky because it doesn't have gimbal, no stabilization. But this particular drone footage DJI has gimbal. You understand, that's why it's very stable and steady. But if you want to mount any camera that doesn't have gimbal, have it in mind that you see shaky. You can see the bed. Look at that bed in the middle. You know that bed is going this way. I believe you can see it. That's the bed. And it will even get to a stage where, you know, the bed, the challenge of the, you can see that's the bed, yes. So what the bed is trying to do is trying to make sure that you can see that is the bed. Yes. It's trying to attack. So the bed cannot predict which way the drone direction will be. So, and it doesn't have that ability to just fly direct to drone like that, because I think you can see the bed. I think that bed is very clever. Is watching the bed, the drone is looking for which angle to attack the drone from. And every time I fly drone, that's what I experience, especially this particular bed. So, and on this note, sorry, in this case, you know, I have another. You can see why I'm trying to move. I'm trying to dodge the bed. So that's why it's always good, if you want to fly drone, you have to keep your eye on the drone at all time, so that you don't get attacked unexpectedly. So now what I believe the bird is trying to do, because of the noise of the drone, is trying to see if you can attack from behind. And for the fact that that bird cannot just go one direction and maneuver immediately, because if I notice that this bird is coming this way, if I turn, that bird will find it difficult to turn the same way. It will have to follow the direction he's heading to first, then you now go and make you turn. You understand? When you now make you turn, by the time it's coming back, I will have changed my direction. Those are the tricks that I use in order to avoid being attacked by the bird. So, but if I just want to believe that the bird cannot attack, that is when I will be vulnerable to attack. So those are the tricks that I used to do. But I believe that whenever you want to fly drone, you have to make sure you keep your eyes open. you continue watch the drone, watch the direction, watch surroundings, watch if there is anybody come, any bird coming, or any uh what's it called, any obstacle or whatever you call it. I don't have the, the right what's it called, the right word right now, but those are the tricks I do use. Keep my eyes on the drone, make sure whenever I see a bird coming direction of the drone, I change the direction, go, is either I go up or come down, or go left or go right, or make sure that I tint down, then fly up, or tint down, fly down, or make sure that I just try to do different things depending on the situation at my available at the moment. So those are the things I just feel I should share with you, because if you don't know why I'm going the way I'm going, or flying the way I'm flying, you will not have an idea what I'm going through. So those are the reason why I do try to turn, try to go up, try to come down, try to make sure I go left. So that's what are the experiences I do face whenever I'm flying drone in my city. So that's what I have to say about that. So concerning the stabilization, the drone A3 DJI A3S is very steady. This uh, this this particular one is on Seun, so that's why it's very simple and kind of slow. But most time I prefer using normal mode. I can do whatever I want to do quickly and faster. So but many people prefer Seun because it's kind of slow motion kind of feel. So that's just it anyway. But if I'm doing sports, probably I will have, frame my prepare my frame and make sure that I just go straight, get the target, and take whatever shot I want to take and come back. But in this scenario, I'm just trying to test the footage of the V10 mounted on DJI L3S, and the footage coming out from L3S at the same time. But one thing I forgot to do, I supposed to make sure that I put V10 Canon V10 on f8. The maximum aperture for V10 is f8. I forgot to put it on f8. That's why you see that footage very, very kind of not sharp, dull, looks simple. So but next time if I'm doing this test, what I will do, I'll put it on f8, make sure I test everything I want to use, and make sure I just fly direct so that everything around will be very, very visible and clear. But this one I just put it on, I think it's on 3 point something or 4 f 2.8 or 4, because I remember the last time I used it, it was on 2.8, and I was solving between 2.8 and f4. So that is just it. I think with this you agree with me that DJI V10 is DJI A3S is very, very good, and the image is very usable and useful. You just need to get your position right, get your framing right, and go out and shoot. So that's what I have to say, everybody. Please like this channel, subscribe, support your boy, and let's go there. Have a nice day, everybody. Bye for now.
Set on the beat.
It's your boss, Tom ZG. Always remember to fall asleep with a dream and wake up with a purpose. Yeah. Ìgbà tí mo kéré ní Kétu ní street ọdún tán. Màmá mi ò lówó, bàbá mi ò ní kan. Èmi sọ pé rárá sẹ́, màmá ṣe kan, má forí lówó láàyè yìí. Màmá dì kan. Ìgbà tí máa jẹ Indomie, máa mú gàrí lé. Torí mo fẹ́ ṣe kíní, mo fẹ́ kíkùn nílé. Èmi mọ̀ pé èmi dẹ̀ máa kọ́lé mọ́, dẹ̀ máa dàgbà, máa dògbó. Ọmọ mi máa bówó nílé. Ìgbà tí mo lọ sí show, tó máa push me. Torí
From Ebute Meta to K2A, from K2 to Rimerumu. If you no do it, them they do it. Some G go try turn you big mumu. This life. Epa.
Don't set your production is set around me.
Some G. Worldwide. Aye, Epa. Hey, I see the back for my body, I see the hot. Them they pray make a die, make a buy, make a stop. Why, me? I want me to look and feel it do my way.